Hey, beach lover. Tonight, I invite you to join me on a very special journey. A slow, soothing meditation along a peaceful Florida shoreline. If you're new here, The Beach Speaks is where we explore the stories, the wisdom, and the healing energy of the beach. And this sleep series is designed to help you unwind, relax, and drift into rest with the sound of the ocean guiding you. Tonight's story is all about shells. Not just any shells, but the ones that wash up on our beloved Florida shores. Each one shaped by time, tide, and a little touch of magic. As we walk along the sand, you'll meet shells you may know and love. Coquinas, olives, conch, and even the rare and elusive Juneonia. Each one has its own message, its own breath, its own gentle wisdom to offer you. So find a comfortable place to rest. Let your body soften. Let the waves cradle you. Take a deep breath in and a slow, easy breath out. Let's begin our walk along the shell path. Tonight, you'll be taking a long, peaceful walk along a quiet Florida shoreline, where the horizon glows soft and gold, where the tide moves gently like a breath, where seashells appear one at a time, each with its own message, its own shape, its own story. Before we begin, settle your body. Let your shoulders soften, your jaw relax, your belly loosen, and your legs grow heavy. Take a slow breath in, hold it softly, and let it drift out on its own. Imagine waves rolling toward you, one after another, slow, rhythmic, and soothing. Now, let's step onto the sand. You begin walking along the Florida coast just before sunrise. The sky is a pale watercolor, peach, lavender, soft blue. The sand beneath your bare feet is cool and powdery like shifting silk. The smell of salt touches the air. This beach could be anywhere along Florida's coastline. Sanibel, Captiva, Clearwater, St. George's Island, Amelia Island. You get to choose. The waves move in a gentle hush, and the shells begin to appear. The coquina. Small things matter. The first thing you see is not a big shell at all, but a scattering of tiny, delicate coquinas. They look like little butterflies, half buried in the sand, striped in lavender, peach, bright yellow, and pale blue. Living coquinas wiggle just beneath the surface, letting the tide wash over them. You kneel and pick up an empty one, just two small hinged halves, smooth as a petal. The coquina is created by a tiny clam who lives only about a year, spending its entire life letting the ocean carry it. No struggle, no fight, just trust in the rhythm of the tide. Hold the coquina gently in your imagination. Take a breath in and a soft breath out. The coquina whispers, treasure the small moments. They are the ones that change you. You place it back in the sand. Next, the olive shell. A few steps later, a smooth, polished olive shell rests near the waterline. Dark, glossy, beautifully patterned. Olive snails create these shells by constantly rolling themselves in the sand, day after day, letting the waves tumble them. That long, slow polishing is what creates their silky shine. Pick it up. Rub your imaginary thumb along its surface. There's no roughness, no sharp angles. Breathe in. Let the breath soften your own rough edges. Breathe out. Let something heavy slip away. The olive shell says, let the ocean polish what you no longer need. You set it gently down near the foam. Next, the lightning whelk. Farther up the beach, the tide has uncovered a long, spiraling lightning whelk. Unlike most shells, this one spirals to the left, not the right. A small detail, but a significant one. Inside this shell once lived a predatory sea snail, spiraling its home larger and larger as it grew, adding layers in the quiet dark beneath the waves. You hold it. Feel its weight. Feel the ridges. Your breath moves in and spirals out. The lightning whelk whispers, your spiral may turn differently, and that is your beauty. Place it back on the sand. Next, the paper fig. Softness and strength. A pale, almost translucent paper fig shell lies at the edge of a dune. It looks so delicate, like a lantern made of thin glass. But the creature who lived inside it survived storms and currents, not by resisting, but by bending. These shells form quickly, growing in graceful curves. No heavy defenses, only flexibility. hold the shell in your hand. It feels light as breath. Breathe in and soften. Breathe out and release tension. The paper fig murmurs. Softness lets you survive the storm. Place in a safe patch of sand and continue walking. Next is the queen conch. Step into your radiance. The next shell stands out immediately, heavy, regal, unmistakable. The queen conch. The exterior is rough, shaped by waves, but inside, a glowing rosy pink spiral. The conch snails grows the shell slowly over many years, never abandoning it, never trading it for another, just adding layer after layer as it expands. Hold the shell. Feel its confidence, its presence. Breathe in, expanding like the conch. Breathe out, settling into yourself. The queen conch whispers, "You are allowed to shine." You leave it where it sits, glowing in the sunrise. The horse conch. Power can be gentle. Now, further up the shore, something large catches your eye. A striking orange interior glowing from the sand. The Florida horse conch. The state shell. One of the largest gastropods in the world. Some grow up to 2 feet long. The creature inside creates its shell slowly, expanding its spirals as it matures. It never moves to another shell. This home is for life. Its bright orange interior has made it a symbol of strength, endurance, and boldness. You pick it up with both hands. It feels strong, grounded, ancient. Breathe in deeply. Feel the strength gather in your spine. Breathe out. Let fear drain from your shoulders. The horse conch tells you, true strength is quiet, steady, and rooted. Lay it gently back in the sand. Next is the sunray Venus. Moving closer to the dunes, you see a smooth, rounded shell with a beautiful radiating pattern. The sunray Venus clam. This shell is often found still hinged like a pair of delicate wings. Collectors love to find them intact. The creature inside grows its shell symmetrically, opening and closing slowly with the rhythm of the tide. You pick it up and let it open up in your imagination, like 2 sunrise-colored wings unfolding. Breathe in. Open gently. Breathe out. Close softly. The sunrise Venus whispers, open to the light. Close when you need rest. You let it rest at the base of a dune. Next is the Juneonia. Rare treasures appear in their own time. Far down the shoreline, something speckled and shining catches the corner of your eye. You walk toward it slowly. Could it be? It is a Juneonia, the rarest of Florida shells. Collectors search years before finding one. Storms sometimes wash them ashore, but most remain far in the deep Gulf waters. Its white surface is dotted with warm brown spots like a galaxy of freckles. You lift it gently. It feels like a gift. Take a slow breath in. Savor the moment. A soft breath out. And release any hurry, any pressure. The Juneonia speaks slowly. Your treasures will come when you are ready to find them. You bow your head slightly in gratitude and place it back on the soft sand. The sand dollar. You are already whole. As you turn to walk back, a pale round shape, flat, delicate, luminous, rests near your footprints. A sand dollar. Not a shell, but a quiet miracle of the sea. When alive, it is covered in soft purple spines, moving gently like tiny underwater feathers. It spends its life just beneath the surface, anchored lightly in the sand, carried only by the softest currents. The 5-petal pattern is more than beauty. It is structure, symmetry, sacred geometry created by nature. Hold it carefully in your hands. Breathe in and imagine light radiating through the 5-petal star. Breathe out and feel yourself settle into completeness. The sand dollar says, you are already whole. Nothing is missing. You place it back into the soft sand. You continue walking down the shoreline, past every shell you've met tonight. Coquina, olive, lightning whelk, paper fig, queen conch, horse conch, sunray Venus, Juneonia, sand dollar. Each one glowing softly in your memory. Take a deep breath in and let everything soften on the exhale. The waves slow. Your body grows heavy. Your mind drifts like a shell carried by the tide. You are safe. You are supported. You are held by the shore. Let the ocean guide you. Let sleep come gently. Let the shells keep watch as you drift. Thank you, beach lover, for joining me on this peaceful walk tonight. For slowing down. For breathing deeply. For letting the shells share their wisdom with you. Whether you're drifting off to sleep right now or simply resting in a softer place inside yourself, know that the beach is always here for you. Gentle, patient, endlessly loving. Every shell you met tonight carries a reminder that small things matter, that softness is strength, that your spiral can be different, that your light is meant to shine, and that you, yes you, are already whole. For now, stay right where you are. Let the waves carry you. Let the tide rock you to sleep. And may you wake feeling refreshed, renewed, and connected to the gentle spirit of the shore. Until next time, the beach is speaking. Are you listening?